All right, chapter 10.2, 703. These are some notes on some of the things you're going to need to know as far as positive angles, negative angles. Okay, so in geometry you learned about positive angles, and I said, hey, you're going to have some negative angles in the future. Well, this is the future. So, what is a positive angle? Angle that goes upward. This was pointed out to me by Marlin last year. Pretty cool thing. When it goes up, up is positive, right? So it's creating a positive angle. Okay? I used to talk about it going clockwise or counterclockwise, right? This is counterclockwise. It's like, it gets confusing talking about counterclockwise versus clockwise. When you talk about it goes up, up is positive. Say no more. Alright? So, you got up, positive angle, down, negative. Simple. Say no more. Alright, so then, coterminal. What does it mean to be a coterminal? This is a coterminal angle. So what happened there? What happened with this? Because a coterminal angle, in this case, right? Let's say that this positive angle was, I don't know, something more than 90. 110?
Yeah.
Okay? Let's say that this was 110 degrees. Then the coterminal would be how much? Negative, for one. 110 from what? 360, right? Because it's a circle. 360 degrees, right? So 110 from 360 leaves 240, right? 250, sorry. So 250. So the two of these should add up. The absolute value of the two of these should add up to be 360 every single time. Okay? The absolute value of them. Okay? So the coterminal is 250, but watch this. The reference angle. Okay? The reference angle is always going to be a positive acute angle. Okay? So, the reference angle in this case is always going to be positive, so it's going to be going this way in this case. Right? Positive acute angle. Okay? And in this case, how much is it? Well, how far away is 110 from 180?
Negative 7? What is it?
So it's always positive.
So 70.
So 70. Okay? So the reference angle here is 70. Right? So let's make up another angle down here. Let's try to get the same feel for down here. So something less than 90. 30? 40? 30? Alright, 30 degrees. Negative. Right? Because it's a negative angle. Okay? So what's the coterminal? Now it's going to start here. It's going to go around and end up there. So is it positive? Yeah. It's always the opposite. Right? And they add up to be 360. So it's got to be
230.
330.
Oh, yeah, 330.
Right? Okay. Then how much is the reference angle? It's always positive. Remember? The reference angle is always positive, so we're going up. And we're just going either to the 180 or to the 0. It's always the acute angle. So it's less than 90. Okay? Alright? So this reference angle is how much? Well, it's 30. That's how far away it is, right? Okay? Pretty easy? So reference angle is going back to 0 or to 180, right? It's an acute angle. Okay? And the coterminal is just making the circle. Make the circle. Okay? Piece of cake. Okay? So, one will be negative, one will be positive with coterminal and the angle. Okay? And the absolute value of them add to be 360. Keep it simple. Alright, that comes up to the kind of not so simple piece. Okay? The not so simple piece. This is all about circles, right? Well, what's the formula for a circle? R equals the square root of x squared plus y. That's the formula for a circle. Okay? So, in other words, r squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. Right? Alright, so if we want to talk about what the sine and cosine and tangent are, it is, or what they is, I should say, because of what they are, it would be like confusing with the letter R a little bit, right? So what they is. What they is, baby. So, we've got sine is y over r. Okay? The sine of theta, and theta being this angle right here.
Where?
Okay? This angle right here. If this is theta, right? Then, and this is x and y, okay? Then y is the height, x is the length, right? We know this, right? It's easy. R is the distance to the point. That's it. The radius of the circle. Okay? So, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, right? Y over r. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. Simple pimple. Done. Pop it. Polka dotted.